Okay, I'm going to show you how to look up your IAB scores, assuming you have submitted all your hand scores for the constructive response questions, and if your students have completed and submitted their tests and you've ended all your sessions. There are two ways to get to your IAB results. First, you can get there through your TOMS account. So we're going to go into your TOMS account and we're going to sign in. Once you click into your TOMS account, you want to get to your links page. And we're going to scroll down to California Educator Reporting System, CAASPP. So if you click on this, that will take you to your results page. Okay, the other way of getting into CAASPP is if you go to CAASPP.org, then you want to go to Smarter Balance Interim Assessments. And then on the very bottom left, it's the California Educator Reporting System. So there's two ways that you can get into your results page. Okay, so once you're in here, you're going to click on your name because it's going to pull up the students within your class. And here, we're going to select the assessments. You can click on most recent or select assessments. Here it shows two separate assessments that this teacher has given. So I just want to look at the read literary text for now. So I'm going to just select on that. And you'll notice that in this area, you'll see two sessions. The first session, if I click on that, it'll only show two results. And if I click on this, it'll show both of the results, and with a total of 23 results. So what this is telling me is it took two sessions for me to complete my read literary text IAB. So you want to be sure that you click on both so that you can see your whole class, or if you just want to look at this session, you can just click on that. So we're going to look at it in the percentage view. You can also change it to number view. So this shows me 9 students have scored above standard, near, or below. And you've noticed that they are showing only 3 bands. This is different from the actual SBAC scores because the SBAC shows 4 bands. And so you'll only get to actually see the 3 bands with your IAB results. So we're going to keep it on number and we're going to show results. And here you'll see your student names on the left, and then you'll see the scale score on the right side. You will not see a percentage, you'll only see a scale score, and then the smaller number right here is the margin of error, so it's plus or minus 35. So we'll explain that in a little bit. I can change this by clicking on results by student. I can change it by item and look at the item numbers. I can change and reorder the difficulty to maybe have all the difficult questions show on top. And then if I were to click on the actual item, I can look at the item. And if I were to click on it again, I can organize this so that I can see which questions most of my students get the full credit for. So this one, number 10, shows that 22 students got full credit. If I were to switch that and see number 8, seems like a very difficult test item. Only 4 students got full credit. So I will take a look at this, look at the item question, and I can see, oh, this is the question that most of my students did not score well in. Here it also shows you the rubric and how the students could have scored, and then any more information on the item. For example, what standard, the level of difficulty, and what claim and target is showing. So this kind of gives you an idea of looking at the IAB test item individually according to the number. You can also go back to the student, and if I were to click on this student and I wanted to just see his or her result or the test history, I can pull up and print the full IAB report. So if I did that, I have to click on this and create report. Then you'll notice that it's pending. As soon as it is completed, what I could do is actually click on the student and download the report data. Once I download the report data, it will show up here, and I can actually see the 2 IABs that the student has taken and where he is actually scoring and what the margin of error actually means. So for the language and vocabulary use, it shows this score. For read literary text, it shows this scale score, plus or minus 31 points. So if you would like to print out the whole report by individual student, you can. But going back to this, I can go back to my group, and I can also print out and export the CSV, which is Excel. If I click on this, Excel will open, and here it shows all the students, and then it shows the scale score and the error band. Another way of pretty much analyzing these scale scores is to also look at the bit.ly/SPAC interim cheat sheet. You can scroll down, and right here where it says scale score 4 bands reference guide, on the bottom of page 3, if you click on that, it'll open a reference guide to where your students would fit if they were to actually have their SPAC score. Now you do have to keep in mind, most of the IABs have about 15 questions or less. The SPACs have many more questions to get their scale score. So this kind of gives you an idea where they would land in the band. So hopefully that's helpful and you're able to use more information to help you with your instruction. Again, going back to the California reporting system, you can kind of click away and just try different things so that you can get a better understanding of where your students are. And please feel free to let us know if you need any support. Thank you.